Go.
Go. Sorry.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa show. Sorry, we're late.
Yeah,
Um,
get in.
hit.
Don't say hit refresh.
No, I was gonna say click on the Chuck and Lisa show down the left middle, and then you'll see it there.
Maybe.
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 That's the way the whole night's been so far.
Well,
Maybe.
I look grainy behind me because I've got sitting in a different chair.
Yeah.
Maybe we ought to just switch me back over.
Or maybe you could do that for the second show. Just
Yeah.
leave it. Just leave it.
Whatever.
Nobody besides Daniel and Peter. Hi, Daniel and Peter.
Hi, you guys. So anyway, we're gonna have fun, talk about silly stuff and stuff you won't hear in politics and all that, and
What?
and what?
And Daryl Johnson.
Daryl Johnson.
Never gonna give you up.
Daryl Johnson.
Never gonna let you down.
Daryl
Oh,
Johnson.
that's a standing joke. Hi, everybody. So anyway, we had some technical problems. It was a mess. First, my lighting, of course, is totally screwed up. Durst tells me to stop moving, and how am I going to stop moving?
It's like asking him to stop talking.
I was going to say, I was trying to apply that to his mouth, Lisa. It didn't work.
It doesn't work.
If you just sat there like a statue, the show would be so much better.
Yeah.
Well, Durst,
Yeah.
you know the reason.
Well, what good would that do?
You know the reason we stopped going out in the first time, right?
What?
Because Chuck is annoying.
You love me.
Annoying.
Hey, I got a lot to say. You know, I can't.
Yeah,
beat.
but back in the day when there weren't any cell phones, calling somebody bazillion times a day is not the way to
It
go.
wasn't that much.
No. All right, 8 or 9.
No, it wasn't that much.
I don't know. I'll dig out the diary and say,
Dear diary.
dear diary, Chuck is annoying.
People found out that Chuck was trying to date you. They were like, "Why are you going to date him? He's annoying."
He's annoying.
Yeah.
He didn't even go to our school. I'm just kidding.
I play the straight man here, but man, and sometimes I just want to go.
Didn't even go to the school. How can you?
Oh no! Even though the teacher and I are friends now,
Yeah, I had to block him. It's like I idolized this guy.
he even goes, "Yeah, I know exactly where you two were sitting."
I idolized this guy in high school from the past, however long it's been since I graduated until like a couple years ago when he turned out to be another one of you guys.
I
tell you what.
I didn't idolize him then, and I don't
Not during
idolize him.
school, but like, when I look back later, I was like, well, he was a really good teacher compared
He
to
was
some
a good
other
teacher.
teachers.
He was also a pain in my ass.
Well, you were paying
He and
my
I
ass.
fought. He and I argued.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well,
I was one to argue with teachers and professors.
I didn't.
No.
I didn't also
Wow.
realize he was.
Hey, I debate the time of the day.
I
if you
didn't
want.
also realize he was looking at my ass.
Well.
What teacher wouldn't?
I don't know.
My first
only
day
one
of
I
school.
knew,
You know
yeah.
how you're really focused and you don't know anybody and you're feeling a little off guard and you're putting the books in your locker for the first day. For my eyes to be drawn to her ass walking down the hall, that was saying something. I went, "Oh my God, that's the most perfect ass I've ever seen."
Yeah, that's what I wanted to be known for.
Hey, having the world's perfect ass?
Is that like the most perfect breasts, like Buttercup?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't have those.
No, got those later.
Yeah, but nobody has Buttercup. Come on now.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Buttercup, please.
No.
Buttercup is Buttercup. You know.
Yeah.
Yep. Too brave. Anyway, got anything they want to talk about? Anything
Yeah.
new? God, it's weird to look to the right and see you instead of straight.
You're
That's
fuzzy
not
and
great.
you're fuzzy. That's what I have to talk about.
I can't do a thing about it right now unless you want me to
You
move
know
my
what?
whole
No,
computer
look,
right in the
do
middle of the
this.
show.
The second show, take that down, put it back.
No, I'm just going to go over
No,
there.
because then you'll hurt yourself. Take that down, put it there, and then it'll be fine.
I'm already hurt for bringing the chair into
No, you
the
already
room.
hurt yourself. All right, well then don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I'm already broken.
You know
So,
that, Chuck.
um,
Hey, Chuck,
anything-
do me a favor.
anything? What?
Do me a favor.
Stop.
Keep that
talking.
chair off my lawn. Get it off my lawn.
This is driving you crazy. Are you constantly having to fix my picture?
I am, but it's okay. We'll get there.
Well, he just keeps you from plucking the buttons.
Plucking buttons.
He's
Don't
a-
pluck the buttons.
He's always clicking buttons, and
Clicking, not plucking.
I know, and half the time he knocks us off the air or something like that.
Stop. Oh, like you could do a better job.
He's the producer. I'm the director, I
Yeah.
guess. Anyway, let's talk about some stuff.
Okay.
In 1493, Christopher Columbus departs on his second expedition to the New World.
He got back from that first one pretty quick.
My mom waved him goodbye.
Aw, that's very sweet.
In 1789, the Supreme Court and the position of Attorney General are established.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's not talk about that.
In 1789, the U.S. Post Office Department was established.
It's not a whole lot better.
Uh,
Don't put if you're voting by mail, do not put it in the drop box at the place. Don't send it in the mail.
Let's have we tell people. Because the USPS endorsed someone.
Well, no, also because of the idiot, but whatever. The mail is just not good. Let's put it that way. Like
Well, the
I used
mail
to-
is undependable at best.
Greensboro
Yeah.
to here is 30 miles. They used to mail me stuff from Greensboro
Right.
on a regular basis for soccer to a post office in Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
And never took more than 2 days, ever,
Right.
for years and years and years. Now I think it goes to like Connecticut first and then comes back. I'm like, I don't even know what. We're like, and they asked me at work, well, do you think if I order something today, I'll get it by Friday? I was like, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know.
I'm not
Like
the post office.
if you ordered a FedEx overnight, yeah. But if
Yeah.
I put something in the mail, I have no idea when you're gonna get
It's
it.
true.
And people on Etsy ask me that all the time too.
It's true.
If I order this keychain, will I get it in the next 5 days? Fuck if I know.
Yeah.
Pardon my French.
I'm afraid to nod because Doris will yell at me.
We'll just. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so scared.
Well, don't move.
That was slightly sarcastic.
Don't move.
1948. No, I can't do that. I've got a show to do. 1948. You produce, and I'll do the talking and the moving and the breathing. Okay.
Oh, that's what.
Nin-
Ow, sorry.
1948. The Honda Motor Company is founded.
Yeah.
Smart
That's
dude.
cool.
Started
They're not the most reliable cars anymore, right?
with bicycles,
Right?
then quickly put a motor on them.
They never really made a small truck. I always thought that was weird.
Yeah, I don't know. They kind of missed that boat.
Then they made that weird truck.
Yep.
But I like them.
Yeah.
Ridgeline.
Ridgeline. I don't. I mean, the new one's ugly, even though it's
I
a
like-
separate bed.
Yeah, I like the old ones that didn't look like trucks.
Yeah, it was kind of a car truck.
It was a chuck.
Yeah. Famous birthdays today.
But it wasn't annoying.
The chuck. It was a chuck.
Famous birthdays today.
1755. John Marshall, the Supreme Court Justice, was
He was
born.
on. There was a clue about him on Jeopardy last night.
Yeah, it was.
You got it right.
I did. In 1890, last night we did a Jeopardy-a-thon because we had
We
backed
missed
up.
Thursday, Friday, and then Monday.
We missed 3 shows, so we did them back to back to back, and I'd skip all the commercials. By the end of the third one, my brain was tired. It actually hurt.
Well,
No,
you-
'cause
they
didn't
film
get a
like
lot of-
They filmed a couple weeks of those all in one day.
Yeah, they
Can you
Yeah.
imagine the contestants feel by the time they're standing up? And,
They do 2 or 3 a day.
Especially if you've got like a 5-time champion that starts on Monday.
Yeah.
Your brain,
That's why I think they end up, like, if they're on there for a really long time, I think at the end they just go, I don't want to do this anymore.
yeah, I think you're right.
And then they lose on
It's
purpose.
exhausting, I would think. Because they do like 3 days in a row of 6 shows. 5 shows or
I
whatever.
hope to find that out someday. But
It's
maybe.
crazy. It's neat, though.
I might be on Jeopardy one day, but probably not.
My wife's on Jeopardy, baby.
I took the online qualification thing.
Did it?
You know, I have a couple times, but
They told me not to quit my day job.
Really? I figured you'd be pretty good at that.
I've done it a couple times, but I didn't really I don't know. I think I got distracted in the middle and stopped. I didn't finish.
I think that's what happened. I think.
I had ADD or else. Oh, I know what probably happened. You probably started talking to me while I was trying to take the test.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, right.
In 1896, F. Scott Fitzgerald, the author,
Cool.
was born. In 1936, a man who died far too young, Jim Henson, was born, creator of the Muppets.
They're doing a documentary about him, I think.
Hmm. In 1948, also dead, Phil Hartman, died too young.
Well, yeah, because his wife was a crazy person and stabbed him.
Yeah.
Don't get any
That
ideas,
happened.
Lisa.
No.
She's got other devious plans
I
to
did-
kill me.
I did poke him with a spork the other day
Sport.
Yeah.
because it was, I figured it wouldn't do much damage.
It's not as bad as taking a knife in the chest like I did one time, having it hanging out of my breastplate going, doing, doing, doing.
Going, going, going.
Hey, Chuck, how'd you like that picture I sent of your old pool?
Ah, that's so cool.
That was neat.
Do you know at UNC, they also,
Talking about it,
I know it.
they don't.
oh,
U.S. Naval Training Station, Orlando.
where you
Doesn't
had to
exist
pass the
anymore.
Right.
swimming test.
You had to pass swimming.
At UNC, you used to have to pass the swimming test to graduate.
Yep.
People hated that because there's a lot of people in North Carolina that can't swim, apparently.
Really? Seems kind of a waste. See, we got all this glorious water.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. The naval base, no existant, is gone.
Did they build
No.
houses on it?
Yeah, I showed you that
Yeah.
picture of it the other day.
Yeah.
Baldwin Park is a fantastic place to live. It's
Yeah.
on the naval base.
One of those HGTV shows were showing a house in it, and they did an aerial of the area, and I went, that entire thing was our Navy base.
Yep.
Yep.
Baldwin Park was and the pool is gone. They took it
Yep.
away and brought dirt in, and now it's that lakefront. It's dog park, big dog park. It's awesome.
I saw the dock is still there. Down the hill to the dock.
Yeah.
Over on the west side of it,
Yeah. Yep.
or left side.
It's a pretty cool place
Look
down there.
at it. That's cool. Let's see. 1958, Kevin Sorbo, the actor, was born.
Oh, Jesus.
No, he's not Jesus.
Far from it.
1964, Rafael Palmeiro was born. Baseball player. He was a good one. Remember him playing for the Mets?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
1982. I don't know who these folks are. I don't remember them. Paul and Morgan Hamm, Olympic gymnasts.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Born?
yeah, I kind of remember.
Yeah,
that.
they're twin brothers. One of
Yeah.
them won the all around gold medal.
I
Okay,
remember
so
them in
you
their-
know that. You
in the-
like that.
in the little white pants.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, they're long white pants, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, tight white pants.
I used to watch the females just because.
Yeah, those two gymnasts were great. Paul was always better than his brother, though. Like,
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
It's like one of the twins or whatever always steals more of the food.
Who
you know
drank?
whose birthday was yesterday,
Who?
Darsh?
Who?
Does Darsh know?
I don't know. I think
Yesterday?
Durst is listening.
Yesterday. It was Leonard Wood's birthday.
Oh, I didn't know
All
that.
right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They had a little thing up at the
90
up at the
years
place.
old.
Kyle Petty went to it.
Interesting.
Yep.
I usually get notifications from the Wood Brothers.
I am pretty
page
sure it
for
was. I think it was yesterday because Kyle Petty went up there and they had like a little thing.
That's awesome.
I don't know. Maybe yesterday wasn't the exact day, but you would think if you went up there on a Monday, that was probably.
He's one of the originators of the Wood Brothers racing team, and he's a certified. Well, he's not certified, but God, he's a genius. He can make anything in the world, and he doesn't even need anything other than a ruler.
Yeah, he likes Lisa's ass too.
This is not the right Leonard Wood, former governor of the
No, that's
Philippines. No, sorry,
All
Leonard
right.
Wood. September 22nd. Okay, so it was on Sunday, but they couldn't have it on Sunday, so
Oh.
they had it on Monday
Fair
instead.
That
Leonard,
makes sense.
Leonard Wood likes Lisa's ass too.
not. Brushed right up against
listen,
it.
I'm just gonna get
We
it.
all had the honor of meeting him and shaking his hand, and
And he touched my butt.
he
You got all
what was it,
over
a
Lisa's
half
butt.
size, the Model T?
I think so.
He made an absolutely perfect 1/2 scale Model T and gave it to Henry Ford Jr.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
for the museum. Half scale, perfect,
That noise
fully,
made-
yeah,
Okay.
fully functional. Durst
Oh yeah.
operates just like a regular Model T.
Yep. And I mean, just look at the engine. That little tiny engine that he built is ridiculous. That
Yep.
they put in those cars. The cars that he built.
Oh no!
God's a genius.
I mean, he made a fully functioning V8 that was about this big.
yeah, it's a little tiny thing.
Saw it in the museum.
Mhm.
Amazing. Just add fuel and you could literally make that thing run. And he didn't make it like a normal engine. He made it like a race engine, but smaller.
Right.
Incredible. Well, we spent time with the guy that's his machinist
Yeah.
that does
he
all
was-
that stuff for him. I didn't
Okay.
realize how instrumental he was until
Yeah.
recently, really.
That guy was pretty cool too.
He's been there a long time.
Smart. Yeah.
Hey, I got awesome news for all you coffee drinkers. Who's a coffee drinker here?
Here, I got
Me.
coffee. I got coffee right here.
They say.
According to new research, drinking 3 cups of coffee per day can save your life.
Extend your life. Anyway.
I know they say save your life, but it's only going to
You're
extend
gonna
it.
die, by the way. In case you didn't know, you're gonna
Yeah,
die.
breaking news, you're all going to die.
Breaking news, somebody didn't tell me we're on the next segment and going to web stuff.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Consuming 3 cups of coffee, or 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine per day might help reduce the risk of developing cardiometabolic multimorbidity in individuals without any
Just say
cardiometabolic
heart disease.
disease.
Heart disease.
Lisa?
Cardio.
Yeah.
Lisa, are you just going to sit there and let Chuck cuss like that? I mean, come on.
Well, they wrote the big words, not me. Blame the bee.
The words are too big. The words are too big for.
And they, it's funny. The article they went cardiometabolic disease ? What's that? How about type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, and stroke? I love them, not the B. I love the B and not the B. They're hilarious. We're talking about a 48% reduced risk in any new onset of major disease.
That's cool.
How much coffee do you drink a day, Darsh?
A lot, but not as much as I used to. I drink
Same here.
a lot of cold coffee now.
Well, how many ounces do you estimate a day?
Well, I started out
Or
with a 30-ounce mug of cold coffee. So
Yeah. So they
Yeah, well, how much is milk, though?
all set for the day?
Not much. A little ice.
It was all coffee.
Yeah, a little ice. Almost all coffee. So I would say it's probably 25
All right, so you
ounces.
covered your daily need.
The milligrams of caffeine in the coffee.
But they're saying cups, so it would be a coffee
But they
cup
also said
versus a mug or
300 milligrams of
my thermos.
yeah.
I drink. I usually drink one thermos, which is about 18 ounces, 20 ounces, I think it is, and 19 of those are coffee. 19 and a half. So, anyway, drink more coffee. It's good for.
Yeah, but don't listen to Jim so much.
I'm not saying this for my health.
There you are. It is
No, I'm saying it for
literally
their
for
health.
your health.
I do it for my health. Telling them for their health.
Might be something to try.
Right. Especially if you don't have the onset of those, because they said it only works if you have already got it.
And don't eat hot dogs all the time.
You can eat hot dogs, but just don't ask.
What about the guy with the all hot dog diet?
Just don't ask where the hot dogs came from. That's all.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola. Lisa tried this. Did you like it?
No, it,
Is from short spiced Coca-Cola.
it was not good. And we still have it at work.
Yeah.
Man, you are breaking up bad, Chuck.
Breaking up.
Yeah.
Okay. Now. I jingled. I might have.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh.
I tried that stuff.
I'll try not.
It's not bad, but I mean, it's not like I drink it every day.
Yeah, it wasn't like I would rather have dairy Coke or
Right. Yeah, exactly. All the
Yeah,
other
exactly.
flavors are obviously much better, but
weird. It wasn't even spicy. It was just weird.
I like Mexican Coke.
Yeah.
It's got the real sugar. in it.
Talking about soda, not drug.
Oh, I would have answered you that way in the late '80s, not now. Thanks very much.
Lemon, I think they had for a while. That was good. Maybe vanilla Coke, not so much. But I'm not a big vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla.
Have you guys ever been to the Coke Museum in Atlanta?
I have been there, and the one in
That is
Atlanta.
so cool because they got so.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the one in Bogota.
No, oh yeah, and there's one that's
We even
that
got
everybody hates. Got it. There's one that
Sir, she didn't get it.
one
I
like
got it.
Asian flavor or something that everyone says is gross.
Yeah, they have like samples of all these different
That's what
Cokes
I mean,
from around
yeah.
the world.
That's
Some
what I mean.
of them
You
are
go,
so nasty. I'm like, how could
some of
people
them,
drink
some of
that?
them are gross. So,
I am not a fan of Coke. So, Coke helped me with the gallbladder. I'm certain of it. I used to drink a 2-liter every single day.
that, well,
Oh,
maybe,
the carbonation.
maybe.
It's not good for your stomach at
Yeah,
all. It's an
your
acid.
Gallbladder is not your.
It's directly connected.
Everything's connected.
I know, but they're directly connected.
Okay.
I don't know what's a gallbladder for anyway.
Gall.
Yeah. Lisa's favorite game is an effective treatment for PTSD.
My favorite game.
Wasn't that your always favorite?
It was when kids were little and they're learning
Tetris.
video games. Yeah. But
Oh,
this is really true. I've read this so many places, and it's true that you have to start playing the game right after
The
the
trauma.
event happens. Like you outside and you helps apparently help the brain.
Can you hear the rain?
Yeah.
It's
And-
really
and
coming
it-
down.
There's a thing, and I forget what it's called, but it has something to do with hand motions and stuff. I used to know this when I worked at the mental health. It's the hand motions and eye movement.
Yeah.
He helps with PTSD. Apparently, playing Tetris helps.
Tetris is always a fun game.
And it can't hurt anything anyway.
Oh.
Well, no, occupied.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but the the movement of
Mhm.
it. Yeah.
I hate it.
Sounds-
I hate Tetris, but I can't stop playing it.
Yeah.
I used to have
Yeah.
a Mac SD, so it was just like the gray and black and white ones. They weren't in color, and I used to play that like when my kids were babies. I used to play that like all the freaking time.
Yeah.
Man, it used to make me so frustrated.
I don't know,
It
Frustration.
gave me a frustration.
especially when it's speaking. Up.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, this guy's Holmes, the guy that came up with it, previously hypothesized Tetris could disrupt dysfunctional mental imagery
Yeah, because you're trying to watch your little
by
movie
taxing
things.
your visuospatial.
Yeah.
That was realized in her earlier studies, where people played Tetris shortly after being exposed to traumatic material.
I wonder if you could, like brush or whatever. But it's kind of the same.
Yeah, I was just thinking that if it was just Tetris or any game like that.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't feel like doing anything. I play one of those games where you have to like line up the gems or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. I do too. You just let your mind rest and you just sit there. I
Huh.
agree.
That's pretty
Me
good.
too.
Pretty neat though. Pretty neat.
What's the next story?
Okay.
Street turned into a visa.
Serious phone. Losing onto the road, you would go outside and play it.
If you knew what it was.
It was mysterious.
Well, mysterious until people realized it was from the river.
Phone from the river. Yeah.
Pretty nasty. But children being children, we played in mud.
Yeah.
So anyway, frozen cars in the River Tame near Duckenfield in England.
Cussing again?
Oh, that was a good one.
Ah,
You hear that? Boom?
Yeah.
We're covered in white bubbles as the mysterious substance was blown. It was pretty damn close, too. Those little closest to the river were startled. If we go fly away like Dorothy, can you keep it filming?
Well, yeah, sure. Definitely. Keep going live.
If I'm gonna die, I might as well
there's
be
no
videoed.
tornadoes right now.
Yeah, I'll record it and send it to America's Greatest Videos and make a ton of money.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
and make
go.
$1 million on it.
Mhm.
There you go.
You'll trend #1 on the internet.
It's a good thing that you're in the middle of a lightning storm in a metal.
Yeah, that's
Crap.
always good.
Well, thankfully, it's actually made out of fiberglass.
Yeah, there's not really lightning right now. The phone is not going off. Oh, the lightning is in.
It's just we just
I
had
have
a bowl.
I have a lightning detector.
It's really coming. It's nice knowing
I
you
used
guys.
to have to have it on my phone for soccer purposes, but I forget to take it out.
So anyway, if they posted the picture of the phone, then you see what the phone looks like. Did you see the phone, Burrs?
It's
Yep, there's the
posted.
phone. It's pretty gross, but it's not really that mysterious. Although it made for a story.
It's mysteriously.
Moving right along.
It's mysteriously unmysterious.
Next story. Hot people complain about the horrible experience of being good looking.
Aww, babies.
Let
Sure.
them try being ugly for their entire life and see how they like that better.
How do you know?
I don't know. I'm,
Poor baby.
I know. Oh, I've taken full advantage of being good looking.
So how do you know how it is to be ugly?
I'm just imagining if you're an ugly person, it would be like the opposite of being a hot person. I get all the girls wanting to say, hey, Chuck.
You're annoying. Shut up.
Exactly.
Can you shut for a while?
Keep your mouth busy.
Chuck, like
Something you can.
fucking guy named Chuck. I think he was named after a Japanese car truck, but I'm not sure.
Just start doing
Get
the.
him, get him
Just
to
start doing the.
have, to have sex with you so you can stop talking.
With my name, Chuck.
You have
What
to
was your
skip-
mother's name for me, honey? She damn well does. Before I met Lisa, I was friends with her other daughter. First time her mother met me.
My sister, not my other.
Your-
Not my other.
No,
daughter.
I mean
I
your
don't
your
have
sister.
Another, I don't have one daughter.
Yeah, your
And
mother.
you're not friends. You weren't friends with her. She wasn't here.
Yeah, her other sister. Holy
Ah!
crap!
We're gonna die.
You said there was no worry tornadoes.
That was awesome.
Tornado. That's like
Yeah, that was close.
no.
Me back. That was really close, Dersh.
Keep talking.
This is a test of my concentration on the show. So anyway, her mother came up with the nickname for me. I'm going to break the rule. Well, let me put it
No.
this way:
It
rhymes
Chuck
with
and it
Chuck,
starts with
and
an
then
F.
Chuck.
It rhymes with Chuck. It starts with an F.
Right, and then Chuck.
Oh, so it starts with F and ends with UCK, and it's not fire truck.
Correct. And then Chuck.
And it wasn't.
That was my nickname.
Solid nickname there, Chuck. Solid.
I earned it.
Nobody warned me about that one.
Yeah. 10 minutes after she and I met, we were necking just about.
Well, that's I was trying to get you to be quiet.
Listen, Chuck? No, I just trying to get him to shut up.
Racing stuff. This has been fun, though. You need to send me less stories if we're going to be like this.
This is awesome. It's been good.
I don't know. So anyway, it's I feel so sorry for these people whining about being good.
Yeah, it's tough.
Come on.
It's tough. It's hard. I know. Poor babies.
Maybe.
It's just incredible.
What? That we're mean to you?
I thicker than leather. Remember that time I was battling 100 people at once on the internet on Twitter?
Yeah, which time?
Why is there a picture?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is there a picture of two people? What did they do?
Those were the hot people.
Oh, hot people. Okay.
I'm going to skip all the way to. Okay, we'll start talking about car stuff. The Biden administration proposes sweeping ban on Chinese vehicle software.
And
Why?
Russian. And
Specified.
said Russian in the thing I sent you.
Right, I see that. So, anyway, why would they ban software for one of our enemies, Dersh
Oh, God.
or Lisa?
Because it's bad.
Specifically,
Because it's really bad.
Dersh?
I wouldn't drive a car.
Stuff to record after your survey.
Because of spyware.
Right. That's
They-
what we're doing.
They can install. Chinese and the Russians will install, but most all the software comes from China, not so much from Russia. Anyway, so that's a good reason why we shouldn't have Chinese social
Anything.
media in them.
Social
Anything.
media, switches, network switches.
If you don't think the Chinese are watching every word you say on
I don't
TikTok,
do it.
We shouldn't have.
it's owned by the Chinese government.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't do it. It's dumb.
I don't do TikTok. I don't even like when I come across links to TikTok.
I watch
That
them, but
somebody
I
wants
they
me-
were like, "Do you want to sign in first?" No, fuck no, I don't want to sign in.
And they probably dropping track cookies on you right then and there
You
too.
know what? I've ordered some stuff from Temu, so I'm just toast.
You probably
I don't care.
they know exactly what size clothes you
I
are.
don't get. I get little tchotchkes from my store.
Oh well, they know what you sell.
I don't care.
I wouldn't carry. Hammering down. I want to hear some
Everybody
more thunder.
knows everything. I order everything on my phone. They already know that I went to Taco Bell tonight. You know.
Yeah.
Where I get gas. It doesn't matter.
This wants to charge them for circling around the globe in 3 days. Lisa tells me that she would have to be traveling 400 miles an hour in a Yukon Denali.
You can't drive from one one side of the ocean to the
Well,
other.
it would have to
side
be a
of it.
plane at 100 miles an hour.
Somebody types in the wrong number and then they tried to charge her $8.
They charged her driving 29,000 miles in 3 days.
That's impressive.
2 miles an hour for 3 days straight.
I don't think so.
Uh,
I like fought with her about it.
they have a refueling plane follow her and refuel, so she has to slow down to get
Right.
gas.
She had one of the Air Force ones brief. 2024 odometer in means 48 170.
No, the other way.
No, that's how
And then, yeah.
the lady only drove 185 miles.
Somebody just typed some crap in wrong.
Discovered the overcharge while checking her credit card statement before
You
boarding
think?
the car.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, but
Yeah, if that happened to us, the credit card company would be laughing their ass off.
do you think they would call you at the like?
You would think for a car rental, that much
Yeah, I
money.
mean, unless you the car.
Oh, let's see. Let's talk about some NASCAR. What do we got? 12 minutes left.
The race wasn't that
Let's
exciting.
Bristol boring from the end.
No, and apparently,
'Cause it's Bristol, baby.
All right, let's talk about the tire because that's the whole reason this race. Remember the tire they had last time that dropped off after 30 laps and they
Yeah.
had to go and get new tires and it was a
Yep.
really good race.
they
Yeah.
don't know.
Interesting. Well, it was a lot colder that day, and then during the race that time, it was quite a bit warmer. And for some reason, that tire dropped off at all. That doesn't make sense by anything else.
NASCAR doesn't even.
Somebody
Nothing I
at
sent
Goodyear
you?
screwed up and sent the wrong
The wrong
tires
tire either this time or last time. I'm not sure which.
this time because they wanted the tire that wore down
Yeah,
fast.
that's not. I don't even care.
Where they were expecting people to go 30 to 40 laps on the tires before they went to the pit, they went 100.
Yeah.
People went tire ones.
Use up some tires.
Yeah, I think
No, it was
the
a mess.
race would have been so much more interesting with that
Hmm.
other tire.
And Kyle Larson said, "Oh, people would have thought it was a good race if I led all those laps and then didn't win at the end." But not really. It was still freaking boring.
There was only like 3 or 4 pit stops in the race because they didn't have
And no
to.
cautions.
No cautions.
There were a couple, but
Well, it. You know,
I don't even go there.
I am too. I love going to Bristol. I've been there 5 times, but I have no. That was just. If I was a fan, if I was a new person who wanted to watch some NASCAR, see a good race, they didn't see one.
Well, they wouldn't know. Yeah.
All they'd know if one guy led every lap of the race. You know? He had the most laps ever at that track, I think they said.
No, for Hendrick.
All right, for him.
In a single race for Hendrick, most ever.
Yeah,
Whoopee.
that's just.
It's kind of like that race about. Is it almost 10? It was almost 10 years ago. It was before. It was one back when you were a Never Trumper, and we went to the mountains, and we watched that Martin Truex race where he led the entire freaking race. Remember that? Oh my, that was
What?
boring.
Me? I don't know.
Because
What's
that's how
my.
I remember when it was. That's how
Okay.
I remember what year it was.
Okay.
When you got
That's
kicked off.
fine.
When you got kicked off Twitter. Remember?
I hated that year.
Yeah.
Losing all those followers kind of sucked.
No. You didn't. No. This was when you were suspended for like a week.
Oh,
And
right,
you
right.
were freaking out because they said they were never going to let you back. And I can't remember if you had to make a new account or they let you back. Remember that
That's
guy?
when I had to.
remember
That's
that
when I
guy
lost
said-
my mothership
Remember
account.
that guy said Who was your child or something?
Yeah,
Mike Blackchild or something like that.
yeah.
And everybody was calling me a fat piglet snowflake. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, I am a fat piglet snowflake. I don't care. I'm also a communist, but whatever. I don't care what people call me. It's stupid.
People call me Chuck. What are the
Or fucked up.
only your mother and you?
I don't call you that.
No, it was. I thought I lost my crap when she told me that. I busted out
My
laughing.
mother?
I
Oh,
went,
my mother had zero filter. Imagine that.
It was funny. She hooked me up with you too.
My mother probably wanted to hook you up with her.
I have no knowledge of such things.
Talk
Hey,
to my mom about that. That's gross.
Or about Bristol?
Yeah, about who got kicked out? Playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Chase Briscoe said, "Not me, haha."
Yeah. Who'd we lose?
The Tyrant.
Oh yeah,
Keselowski,
Ty Gibbs, Kaz,
Martin Truex,
Truex,
and Harrison Burr.
and Harrison. Harrison was out early.
Yeah, we figured he would be.
Well, he had no shot of moving forward, really.
No.
I mean, honestly, he basically
Just them
won the
getting
race.
into it.
Right.
That was it.
He would have basically had to won the race to move forward.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
I mean, we know that
Exactly.
ain't gonna happen.
Yep.
But 2 Gibbs cars out early. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen very often.
I mean, but he just dominated that son of a buck, to be honest. Good gracious.
Yeah, I mean,
That's great.
Truex too. I mean, Truex would have easily moved forward except for the speeding penalty.
Right.
That-
Truex owns his own demise.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. But man, that track sucks because of the radius. And you know, if you're not out all the way out on the edge, you're probably gonna be caught for speeding. And that ridiculous pit row they have because of how small the track is. But I really felt bad for Truex. I mean, this is his last year, and you know, to go out that way just sucks. And
Turned it up a little.
I felt bad for myself because I was in first place until then.
Because you were running it.
Until
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
I was in first place until Truex had speed. Actually, you know, I had Truex and Gibbs, so I had Gibbs in
Yeah.
there.
I had Gibbs on my bench, I think.
Gibbs was in, and then you know he had speeding, so I put Truex in, and then he had the speeding. But up until that point, I had the top 5 drivers on my lineup. But I got a second place, so with the year that I've had, second place, I will be happy with that. And
You've had a bad year.
The other league that I play in, which is not part of the NASCAR thing, it's a different format and everything. You have to, first of all, you have to pick all your drivers before qualifying, and then you can move them around before the race starts. I am in 9th place out of 9 people.
Uh-oh.
Well, this week I actually remembered to move my drivers around before the race,
Right.
and then I forgot to hit save. So it's
Too funny.
It didn't. It doesn't matter.
Too funny.
Hey, but I had 3 top 10s, you know, in this segment. You know why?
Why?
There's only 9 people playing.
That's funny. That's funny.
Maybe for the season, I'm in 7th place, so I'm only sucking currently the other way.
Right. You kind of forget.
Yeah, I just forget to play it.
well,
and it's,
you 2 had a run of 3 races where one of you was first and the other was second.
yeah.
Yeah. Going to Kansas next. Taking the tornado. I don't want one. What was the race like last time? I think it was a pretty close race, wasn't it? Wasn't there a very close finish?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I don't even know who won Kansas.
But anyway, Kansas in the old days used to be boring ass racing. Now I think they gave them a package that keeps them pretty close. Yeah. I mean, Kansas in the old days, like Kansas would win by a lap over the field. Remember those days?
Usually, yeah. I mean, sometimes 2 or 3 laps back in the old days.
Oh God, you go back old enough. Oh yeah, 10th place in one of the races was like 28 laps down and run.
Right, exactly.
It was crazy. Those everybody always says, "Let's go back to the old days," and they're like, and then they see what it was like, and they're like, "Well, maybe I was right about that."
Yeah, no, probably not. Yeah, it's a, you know, I love the old pure days where you actually had a stock car. And,
Yeah.
You know, then you have geniuses like the Wood.
You had a lot of dead drivers in those days.
Right, but I mean, I'm talking about the cars. They could work on the cars and, you know,
Oh, yeah.
different shapes, different sizes, different
Right.
engines, and you know, you might have somebody who wins by 10 laps, but you know, today the cars are all identical, and yeah, they're a heck of a lot safer, and yeah, we get a lot more closer finishes, but. Yeah,
Right.
To me, I like the old days with the different cars, personally.
Yeah. Well, if for street cars, give me an old car every day, every time. But for racing, the new cars are so much closer. They really are. You know, they make the racing better, and the drivers are far safer. Took Dale Earnhardt dying to make NASCAR safe and racing safe worldwide.
Yeah.
And then another,
Everybody mandated had neck restraints, and they put safe walls on everything.
that other guy, was it Indy?
Huh?
That guy,
There's 2 others. There's Clifton
Ian?
Petty.
Oh, the other guy.
Oh, you're talking about Dan Weldon. Yeah, he had the Indy car.
Yeah.
He was working on the new generation car that they use in Indy. That's the roof and protected driver and all that.
Mm-hmm.
While he was developing that car, he got in an accident, got up in the fence, and died from exactly what he was working on stopping. But I have always called that car the Weldon car. You know what the new car looks like, right? It's got
Yeah.
the halo over the top and all that.
Yeah.
He designed that. So anyway, let's see. We got 2 minutes left. Kansas. Who's good? Let's see. One and a half. It's a cookie cutter.
Intermediate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely cookie cutter. Flat.
I mean, it's what Atlanta was before Atlanta was Atlanta, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, the coolest thing about Atlanta before, it was cookie cutter, but that not paving it for 20 years made that track interesting. Because it would just eat the tires for lunch.
The current for our fantasy league for Kansas. Currently, Kyle Larson is favored.
So, of course.
Denny Hamlin second, Reddick third, Chase Elliott fourth, Christopher Bell fifth, Blaney sixth, Truex seventh, Byron, and Kyle Busch, then Busher. But that's not before qualifying or anything. So we don't even. Well, I mean, it's before.
So it's not
Yeah.
before, that's another one.
Right. It's before. Whoa!
Wow.
That one shook my feet.
Wow.
Holy crap! Hey Lisa, the show's over. You have to go in the house now.
You?
Yeah, Lisa, why don't you just hang out and for
Yeah, you
the
can
next
join
show.
us.
You can just sit there and
You'd rather get hit by lightning.
That's a sworn testimonial right there to watch the Chuck and Lisa.
Communists don't watch it.
Communists don't watch the right side of
rather get hit
politics
by
with
lightning.
Chuck and Gersh.
You'd rather get hit by
I am definitely going to quote you on the next
yeah,
show.
we're gonna run that as an advertisement, Chuck.
I'd like to have that on
We have it
I know,
right
Durst,
now.
you're gonna have to cut that out.
Well, we'll cut it and we'll make that an advertisement for
Oh,
our
yeah.
show.
Absolutely.
All right,
Communists
well-
don't want.
Comments don't.
Other-
It's just too funny.
Oh God, that's a testimonial right there.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Number one, gotta go to the Windy chat room.
Okay.
Number two, shut up, Chuck.
Ah. First, you have to say about all that.
I already told you to keep that chair off my lawn, Jack. It makes streaks. It makes gutters in my lawn. So keep it off my lawn
Right now.
now.
Yeah. that
Now.
might be it.
We've got a pond outside somewhere right about now.
Your
But
camper,
everywhere, I guarantee it.
the camper might float away, dude.
Picnic table.
And under the palm tree of the banana tree.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we're out of here. Durst and I will be back at 8:30. You can find the link on my page or his. Well, not his page because he didn't repost it like I asked him to.
All your friends who
Durst, I'm
aren't
gonna fix
communists.
my thing once we're off the air here.
All your friends who aren't communists.
Your
is welcome
thing?
to-
That's kind
Yes.
of personal, isn't it, Chuck?
Yeah.
Fixing your thing?
Yes.
Don't
Fix
fix it
your
on
thing.
the
Fix-
air.
He has to fix
If
his,
you want to see me do my thing,
Yes, to
fix my
fix his
thing.
green thing.
Yeah.
Bye, Lisa.
I'm
I
a
love
Swiss.
you.
Bye, Durst.
Good night, y'all. We'll be
I'm
back.
gonna go-
Same
I'm
bat
gonna
channel,
go
same bat time.
Go inside
next
and
week.
watch things.
Good night, y'all.